hey, it's my birthday. Come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last.
Oh,
mixtape.
is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. Ain't trying to stop. Yeah, I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place, yes.
Hell yeah.
White Collar Rhymes is exactly what it says. It's just, you know, people who work jobs and rap.
Online collaboration's great and stuff, but like the actual like feeling of being like in the moment and like creating like, yes, we got this, like let's go. And it's a feeling like nothing I've ever experienced.
White Collar bringing heat, we ain't even hit the peak.
It feels like we've known each other for years.
I've seen D-Bird on camera. I've seen his stupid little dab, and I hate it. I've seen Cody Nash, you know, jittery and amped up when he's excited about, you know, conspiracy theory he wants to talk about. I would have been more surprised if somebody behaved differently than what I've already come to know.
It's crazy to see you and you.
Soul of a golden god, by my team, imagine the rapping and then wrote it off. No fraud, an MC and a sex beast. Trying to find a balance, truly XL when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last.
Oh,
mixtape.
is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. Ain't trying to stop. Yeah, I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea.
Hello. Mic check 1 2. Hello, everybody.
Mic checks 3 4.
Do they go 3 4?
I don't know. Now they do.
Usually they just stop at like 1 2 1 2. Maybe now and then you might get a 3 4. What's up, everybody? I'm Dice. I'm here with Nikki. It is Wednesday.
What's up?
December 10th, 2025. What you got there?
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Sully had a song called Red Bull Wings on Sunday. Are you a fan?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
You should check it out. It's pretty good. I gave it a 7 or an 8.
Is it about Red Bull? Because I drink a lot of Red Bull.
I think it was about Red Bull Wings, but not necessarily Red Bull.
Or like
But don't quote
other
me.
types. Okay.
I do.
I'll have to go find it.
I do remember saying that was a mouthful to say, and he was adamant about not changing Red Bull Wings. So I recall that much of the conversation. Anywho, getting close to the middle of December. Christmas is around the corner, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or whatever other indigenous celebration that you have for the month of December. Are you excited for these celebrations?
I love Christmas.
What do you love about Christmas? The hot dogs?
I like
Home Depot hot dogs?
no. No, but no, I love Christmas because it's just like a happy time. Like, and I love watching the snow fall and Christmas lights outside or in like street lights. And it's so pretty. And like, just all of like, I used to love Christmas caroling when I was a kid and just, I don't know.
Christmas caroling? Like you actually went
Yeah.
Christmas caroling or people Christmas caroling?
Yeah. No, we went Christmas caroling most of my life.
Most of your life? When did you stop?
Yeah. Probably like my early teens, no, mid-teens. Well, I did some Christmas caroling when I was in college too, in a group.
How is this coordinated? Do you just like
Through churches? It's normally through churches or through groups, like social groups, like meetups, stuff like that.
people just say
But ours when we were younger was always through church.
People just say, hey, you know what would be fun? Let's just go sing outside of people's houses.
Yeah, basically.
Hold on, DJ.
Why not? See, maybe you're just not quiet to me.
Probably.
It's always me.
What about now? Is that better? Is that better? Sound a little bit louder? Cool. All right. Yeah. So you just. Okay. So wait. Is it like? I don't know. I'm thinking back like 10, 15 years ago, right? So. It was like an article in the newsletter, like, hey, meet up here if you want to go Christmas caroling.
Generally, it's like I said, like through like the community, like bulletins, billboards, like things at the shop, with like different groups and stuff. But like I said, we mostly did it through church, so it would be,
What songs do y'all sing? Just the traditional Christmas songs? It's doubling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Doubling. I think I know.
Oh, I don't hear you doubling. Is it me?
No, it's not you. It's usually me. Wait. There's a button I need to press and I don't know which one it is. I'll just go for headphones. I'll fix it later. Oh wait, I hear it. Oh shit, that's loud. Oh my god, that's so loud. That's just these headphones. Alright, is the doubling better? If it's not, I'm taking these damn headphones.
Double Dutch.
I have not seen the videos of... It's not better. Alright, well, fuck these headphones. I have not seen the video of, whatchamacallit? People going out and Christmas caroling NBA YoungBoy songs, but I have heard about them. I just have not seen them. Nikki, are you a NBA YoungBoy fan?
I would have to hear a song.
I don't know if I should play one of his songs. It's kind of like
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up chat.
Violence. A little bit of violence, I would say. Slightly violent. All right, I'm gonna turn myself up, so I might be loud to you, Nikki, but I can turn myself down.
I think I can turn my ears down.
No. I got it somewhere here. There's a button for this.
No, you're not that loud. You're fine. I'm deaf anyways.
DJ Tongue Hero, am I better now? No new DJ Tongue Hero. He's just supporting the community as always. Shout out to DJ Tongue Hero.
Whoop, whoop.
All right.
Just came here to get a lick in.
Speaking of get a lick in, the last two songs DJ Tongue Hero dropped were pretty good. I'm almost to the point to where I want a R&B, like a 70s R&B album from DJ Tongue Hero in the style of getting licked.
Locking on licking.
If that's how you want to phrase it, yeah. I don't know how comfortable I am.
Licks through the generations.
I I don't know
and the genres.
yeah, I don't know how comfortable I am like telling people outside of the community about that yet though. I'm getting there. I'm working my way up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why isn't the chat appearing on the screen? Everything's broken today. There we go.
I feel like it never is.
All right. Boom. You got two more. One with Sully. Who's the other one with just another solo track? Who else is working on some stuff? I know Sully's working on an EP. Kuiper is flying around because he's all fancy now because he's part of a label. Luce is working on an EP. Who else is working on some stuff?
I got my EP. I'm hopefully releasing in the next month. I gotta get my mixes back.
All right, cool. Good to hear.
Acceptable mixes, hopefully.
Well, we have a short queue tonight, and Bird is MIA, probably off like hibernating for the winter or some shit.
Probably.
Got a couple of them from Noir. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to post up the polls for yearly nomination stuff. For those of you in the chat, if you have some categories that you would like to see for the yearly awards, now is your time to let us know. I'll read off what the categories were for last year. If you don't hear something that you want, please let us know. It's not going to be just like whatever you say goes, but we'll definitely keep it in consideration. So we had Producer of the Year, Artist of the Year, Video of the Year, Best Newcomer, Most Improved Artist, Most Improved Producer, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year. So those were the categories that we had last year. We're going to repeat those, but if there's an additional category you think we should have for maybe some community-based stuff, you know.
Yeah. Discord member of the year, Twitch subs of the year. Who had the most watch time? Can we look at that stuff?
Who had the most watch time? I think it's in the stats somewhere. I'd have to look.
Might do some secret awards.
Speaking of yearly stuff, what's with everybody now having like a year end, like here's your summary for your app usage for the year?
Oh yeah, like SoundCloud and everything does. I've only ever done the Spotify or the like those raps, but like every single app has.
Yeah, so I mean, I was cool with like the music playing services saying like, here's what you listen to for the year, and then I log into Discord last week, and Discord's like, here's your chatting usage for the year.
Yeah, I never seen that.
You sent 35,000 messages, and you're in the top 1%, and I'm like, I need a life.
Oh, I was in the top 5%, and I thought that was a lot. I'm like, I'm not even on Discord a lot.
I'm assuming that just means that
my top 3 friends were weird. I was like, okay.
I'm assuming that just means that they have a lot of users that are just totally inactive, because I feel totally useless just being in the top 0.8% of all Discord users. I don't know how many total users they have. But then what was I logging into this morning? YouTube gave me a here's your watch history for the year. There's something else weird.
What?
YouTube now has YouTube.
I haven't gone on it.
Yeah, if you go into your YouTube account, you probably get here's your yearly watch history, and here's the categories that you watched. Everybody's like using these AI tools to kind of consolidate user activity for the year and following Spotify's lead. So I guess it's cool. But
I didn't get shit.
Yeah, I don't know why it popped up, but I forgot what I was.
Is it YouTube Music? Which I don't ever use YouTube Music.
No, so YouTube Music has a separate one, which I already looked.
What?
Actually, so the cool thing about YouTube Music is you can view like a monthly wrapped year round. You don't have to wait till the end of the year. But this was directly like related to the YouTube videos. Like here's the videos that you watched. Here's the categories. I forgot whatever the other shit was. But I don't know if I can bring it back up. But yeah, it just kind of threw me off. Like I'm tired of these applications summarizing what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I don't need you to tell me. I don't need you to tell me I watched 8 big titty goth videos, even though I didn't. That's probably more of Rogue's history.
Mine's like all beats, tarot readings.
Yeah,
I listen
like
to
one of them was like a beat from my album that I guess I left on loop for a while until I finally wrote to it. But yeah, it's just kind of, I don't know. I think I should be able to.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see this
Probably fuck
Right
with
now, mine's all like tarot readings. The Autistic Mystic,
if you're
313 Tarot.
looking from your phone, go to the little U icon in the bottom right, and then mine says your 2025 recap is here. Celebrate
I
your.
don't have that.
Well, maybe do you update your apps?
I mean, my phone should, right?
Sometimes people
Let me
turn that off,
check.
and it doesn't do it automatically.
I have to do mine sometimes because it's just iPhone.
One thing
I
I
think
learned
like shut
about
it off internally. I have 33 app updates.
one thing I learned about iPhone users is they refuse to update their apps until they're forced. But y'all get the most.
I try to go in once a week and look at them, but I got a lot of fucking apps.
How many apps you got? Do you use them all?
A lot of them, yeah. I don't know. How do you see that? It's like
There's a
it's a nice
activity
blank
history. We're doing
text.
education today, folks. How to use your mobile devices.
This is how much I have to scroll
Good lord.
to go through all of my apps.
Most of my apps are just background functional stuff, and then I have like a rotation of about 9 apps that I'll probably check daily, but some more than others. Anyway,
Yeah, I got a lot of
all I'm
got a
saying
lot
is
of
like,
apps.
the whole rap thing, the year summary, I think it's interesting, but sometimes it's overkill. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even then, like I think even for
Mm.
like music listening, I'm not as big of a music listener as I used to be, so it's mostly just me listening to my own stuff. I'm not really consuming music like an actual consumer is, so it's not really valuable to me. Maybe if I was like 10, 15 years
Yeah,
younger.
I listen to my own shit a lot.
Yeah, if this was
Like
like
I know my SoundCloud is all me listening to my own stuff. That's
yeah,
my pre-release like place, so I can listen to it in my car and send it to other people with a link.
yeah, if this was like 10, 15 years ago, then
Mhm.
I would have loved it, but now I'm just like I don't really care. I know what I listen to. But anyway, got a couple things in the queue. Let's play one of them now from Noir. This is called Sunday Mornings. Work in progress. Shout out to Noir. Why you should have saved this for Sunday? Why are we playing this on Wednesday? Cool. Good point. Yeah, man, good point. You put the Sunday beat in the Wednesday queue. Messing up the vibes. Race dance type beat.
Bye. Keep your tongue to yourself.
People like getting lit. I've heard enough here. Alright, that was Sunday Mornings by Prod Noir of our community and also of notable YouTube and maybe BeatStars fame. I like this. I think I like the smoothness of it. I feel like you changed up your drums a little bit. They don't sound like your typical drums. These are a little bit more beefy. A little bit more beefy, a little bit more low end in them. I like it. I like the feeling of them. And I like the balance of all of the sounds together. I think this is smooth. I would give this a 9. I think it opens a lot of doors. Like mostly hear singing on top of this, but I think, given the right artistry, different things can happen with it. But it's also just a good listen, so I give it a 9.
Mm.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like this overall. I'm at an 8 with it. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm at an 8 with it. At the beginning, I was a little worried. I was like, oh shit, this is pretty hollow. Like, it's just, some stick hits and like some percussion in here. And then when you brought in the sample, it was good. And I don't really normally like samples, but I feel like this one was muted enough, like, not really muted, but like, the volume was low enough that you could do stuff on top of it. And you did have, the other percussion higher than it. So it did help with that. I feel like when I kicked in, I was like, oh, this is nice. It's not too overpowering or anything, so you could actually work with it. I think that I agree with Dice where your drums do sound different. Like I can even hear your like the reverb on your stick hits and stuff. Like you actually like mixed. I feel like your track outs a little bit more in this one to really kind of make them more cohesive and together. But I would want maybe a little bit more variation in it. That's about it. Maybe drop out the sample a little bit here or there more than you do. And I think that would be good. But yeah, I'm at an 8. I think this is a pretty good production, Noir.
Shout out Noir.
Cool.
I noticed that.
I love Neo Soul.
Who's your favorite Neo Soul artist?
I like Cleo Soul. I like Erykah Badu.
Were you sad when D'Angelo kicked the bucket?
I don't really get sad over celebrity deaths like people do. I've always, of course, any death is sad, but I'm not like that where it's like crushes me. Yeah, because everybody
up to the community.
passes.
What crushes you?
What crushes me? Men. Sorry.
Didn't mean to offend.
Literally.
Sorry. My bad.
I'm just saying.
I'll go somewhere.
People that are mean for no reason. Bullies. I hate bullies. When people that I care about get hurt, that crushes me.
What about you ordered your favorite dish and it comes back extra salty? Does that crush you?
Salt. If it was peppery, I get pretty sad about food. I think everybody knows that. That's even with me.
Yeah. So your favorite restaurant.
You see me get pretty upset about food in Texas.
You're at your favorite restaurant. It's your birthday. You want your favorite meal. You order it and it's just like seasoned incorrectly. Are you sad?
I'd probably cry.
Probably.
Probably. You for sure would cry.
For sure.
I have the worst luck at restaurants. I really do. Like I've how many things I've bitten into like inside of stuff like at restaurants and like had in my food and like so many. I've bitten into like plastic bags and like the little tabs that hold your bread closed.
What?
Like yeah, like at restaurants, like it's like in the burger and like the bun or like on the
plastic bag.
Yeah, pieces of it. That was at an IHOP.
Wait. What kind of restaurants do you go to? Let me know so I can.
That was at an IHOP. That was at an IHOP. And then I went to Denny's. It was on Christmas Eve. That's when I bit in. I almost freaking chipped my tooth on it. One of those hard plastic little like square things that you put on top of the bread bag.
Maybe this is.
And then they gave me a birthday discount instead of taking my meal off.
As much as I like these places, I don't consider Denny's, IHOP, or Waffle House actual restaurants. Those are more like.
I mean, but still having shit in your food.
Yeah. I say eat at your own risk at those places. Like, even as much as I love Waffle House, I even selectively go to one that looks more clean than the typical, like, truck stop side of the road Waffle House. Because I know, like, the looks mean everything. So if it looks like haphazard and ran down, then the people working there probably are equally the same. And service is probably the same, too.
I don't know. I have better luck at like little like 24-hour Coney's in Detroit than I have at other places.
I will say one of the surprising Waffle Houses that I went to that actually was pretty good was there was one that was across from a strip club. They're pretty good.
Hmm.
I don't know if like
I
they
had better
just,
look
like,
at strip club buffets than I have at other places.
strip clubs are well known for good eats.
Yeah. I gotta stay away on lobster day. I'm allergic.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Are you allergic to all crustaceans or just lobster?
Shellfish.
All shellfish? Even shrimp?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Shrimp isn't as bad though. Like my ex-husband used to eat shrimp, and like if he kissed me, it was fine. But like if I were to eat shrimp, I just get some like hives and stuff. Like lobster will close my throat.
Do you like
And my
lobster?
grandma's allergic to bivalves. No, I've tried crab. I've had my throat closed from serving it.
I don't understand people who like foods that they're allergic to and they're like, it's worth the risk. Like there's no food that's worth
I would never do that. No, I don't really like fish and seafood anyways, so it's fine. I'm okay without it.
So I like shrimp and I like catfish.
Salmon.
Anything beyond shrimp and catfish.
Catfish is okay.
Yeah.
If it's deep fried, I like deep fried catfish.
Yeah, fried catfish is delicious. It's lovely. Anything beyond shrimp and catfish, I'm like, I'm not. Calamari is good. Fried calamari is good.
I had, was it calamari? I don't know. I had something on Tequila Day in Mexico. It was, when I went to Mexico for my friend Moon.
You know, as much as Mexico is bordered by large bodies of water, I'm not sure on.
I think it might have been squid.
I'm not sure.
Squid calamari?
I'm not sure on Mexican seafood.
Yeah.
They're not popular with the seafood dishes.
I don't know. I was drunk and I was just like, this just feels weird in my mouth. But yeah, don't really like a lot of seafood or fish. I mean, like I'll eat like lake fish, I guess, because I served it when I was younger.
No.
Yeah, like smelt or like trout, stuff like that. I don't really like it though. Perch we used to eat. Yeah, I'm a raise.
Just give me catfish and call it a day. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, catfish is good.
All right. Well, you got another entry into the queue from Chick himself. Maniac. Rough draft.
I'm a maniac. Sorry.
You like that song? What's your favorite decade of music?
Me? Oh God, I don't know. I like a lot of decades of music. I like 60s.
Pick one. No, don't give me three. Pick one.
Probably the 90s.
Who's your favorite 90s band? Band. Drummer, guitarist.
In the 90s? When I was in the 90s? When I was younger? I loved
Did you just
pop.
skip over it and then like harken back to
Well,
it?
yeah, like when I lived in the 90s, they're not my favorite now. I was young, but it was happy music. I loved like Sheryl Crow and stuff like that. All the pop music. I loved Hanson, 98 Degrees,
Hanson
all of the
is
boy bands.
Not the answer that I expected, but the answer that we deserve because shout out to Hanson. Underrated selection.
I don't know. I liked Macy Gray. I liked a lot of different music.
Bring back boy bands.
O-Town. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Bulgar just gave me a Joey Fatone.
JCC, you should form a boy band.
What are those Funko Pops?
JCC, find two other security guys who can sing and then just like form a security analyst R&B group. That's what you need to do. I will
The Analysts with anal and capital.
Whoa, no. All right, here's Maniac by JCC.
The Analysts.
Feeling like a maniac. Tell me where the fuck that my brain is at. I'm from heaven to hell and I still haven't made it back. I'm not okay. Every day I pray that it all just fades to black. I'm a maniac. I'm a maniac. So long. All the time that I spent chasing you. So long. Think it's about time I just cut you loose. So long. You know my early mornings waking next to you. We Tried and failed, the ship is sailed, the sad is true. What's the use? Why is love confusing? Why can't I move on? You're still the only one I'm choosing. I know it's wrong, but when it comes to you, I'm stupid. Oh, am I losing? Feeling like a maniac. Tell me where the fuck that my brain is at. I've been wrong, heaven and hell, and I still haven't made it back. I'm not okay, every day I pray that it all just fades to black. I'm a maniac, I'm a maniac.
Alright, that was Maniac, Rough Draft by JCC. Nikki, do you like that rough draft?
Yeah, I like the rough draft for sure. I think that it's fun and bouncy. I like that you know, have like the emotion in it and part of the hook and stuff like that, and stuff like that. Makes it fun. You definitely, for the mix, is this unmixed?
It's unmixed.
But you definitely, okay, yeah. You got a lot of plosives. In your like C's and stuff. When you say comes to you, it's like, maybe it's because you have so many C's in your name. I don't know. Anyways, but I like this so far for where it's at. I'm going to give it a 6.5, mostly for the content, obviously, because it's unmixed. So, but I think that it's fun, and yeah, that it sounds fun.
Yeah,
It'll
I
be
like
good.
this as a rough cut of future singings. I like the hook that you have. I feel like it needs a little bit more like grungy wailing tone to it. Unfortunately, it sounds too
I see
smooth.
that.
It sounds a little bit too smooth, and I want a little bit more rawness to the feeling. So if you can kind of tap into the grit of your voice, I think that would help bring out the body and the hook. But I like the verses too. You know, without being mixed, it just sounds a little bit present and loud. But I like the direction that you have. I like what you laid out. And I think it would be a dope track. Are you planning on finishing this yourself, or is somebody else going to be on it? See, people keep talking about features and collaborations, but yeah, curious how you would close this off. Where it's at right now, I give it a 7, maybe 7.5 on a 90s
Ooh.
boy band type of day.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The 90s just had good music. I like older music though too. I used to listen to like a lot of 50s and 60s music like all day.
Who's your favorite 50s and
I don't
60s
know.
people?
Like I liked like Redbone. I liked might be 70s. Obviously like Grand Funk Railroad and stuff too. That's all. I was raised on older music. I don't know. I like Foreigner and stuff too. So that's like 80s and 70s. I like all the music. I listen to everything. But my listening age on Spotify was 22.
I think
It says my second top genre was space music.
I think everybody likes 90s music, but I think whenever we talk about 90s music, we're always talking about things from like 95 to 99. I don't remember I guess there was some like R&B hits and shit early 90s, but generally when people talk about 90s music, it's never the early 90s, it's more so the late 90s. And then it's like the late 80s, skip the early 90s, late 90s. That's kind of how I hear about people talking about 90s music. I don't know what happened in the early 90s. I think we were like doing a lot of transitions and figuring things out, especially with hip hop. So I don't think a lot of the music aged very well, I would say. But then by the time like 95, 96 rolled around, the sounds became a lot more polished.
I mean, like even 90s country. I used to love 90s country. It's way better.
I do not know enough country songs to engage in a thoughtful debate with you. I know Lil Nas X, Old Country Road, Old Town Road.
It was definitely not 90s, but I mean like Garth Brooks and stuff.
I know Garth
Reba.
Brooks. I don't know their song. I know the people. I don't know their songs. I'll put it like that. So like if you name some country artists, I'm like, oh yeah, heard of them. Couldn't name a single song by them. Couldn't sing.
Jody Messina, Shania Twain. She was more so at the end of the 90s.
Yeah, thank you, Ray Stans, for the thoughtful transition. The Diddy documentary. I have watched all of it. I've watched all 4 episodes.
Don't spoil it.
I don't think there's anything to spoil other than just like talking about the individual episodes. I mean, it's stuff that's already happened. But in general, we did like kind of like preview talk about it last week, but I was giving a little bit of a grace way for people to I guess watch it a bit more. I see there's people in the voice chat right now that are actively watching it, and I'm a little bit happy for them because they're all younger. They're all like early 20s or less. So it's good that people
learn how scummy the music industry can be.
Yeah, learning how scummy the music industry, but also learning what I was telling D Bird last week is, I think it was before you joined, Nikki, is like I never saw the Netflix documentary of like Making a Monster or whatever that was called, Making a Murderer, but it reminded me of that, where it's just like these are the things that happened in his life, or the things that he did, the choices that he took, or things that people allowed him to do that led to the person that we know today. And I don't think it was a smear campaign. More so it was like, this is what happens when people enable bad things to happen for too long, and it creates somebody who gets away with things like this.
Yeah. Say something. Fucking
say something, but also, you know, I think that's the struggle with the entertainment, not just music, is that there's people who have the accessibility to things that everybody else wants, and once they realize that they're in control of that threshold, like I can make or break your career, then it kind of gets to their head. I don't know how we stop that. Work is calling me. This might be important.
How do we stop that?
We listened to a track by Jacob. This is called What's Up, produced by David Arcade.
It was so random. Smoked a bit of gas, hiding birds, I hope it don't crash. Riding that bit, don't know what to craft. All that I know is when I'm prone to collab. Throwing ideas, always should do that. Now so I kill, we build it from scratch. I got a brain that y'all couldn't match. Chefing this shit up, I got a new batch. Yeah, so that's what's good, that's what's up. Ayy, no wishing well, I'm on the cusp. Ayy, of being great just how I should. Ayy, that's what's up, that's what's good. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's good? I'm doing well. Come take a look. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's good? I'm doing well. Come take a look. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's good? I'm doing well. Come take a look. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's good? I'm doing well. Come take a look. It was so random. Smoked a bit of gas, hiding birds, I hope it don't crash. Riding that bit, don't know what to craft. All that I know is when I'm prone to collab. Throwing ideas, always should do that. Now so I kill, we build it from scratch. I got a brain that y'all couldn't match. Chefing this shit up, I got a new batch. Yeah, so that's what's good, that's what's up. Ayy, no
good. I'm doing well.
All right, I know what the hook is now. All right, that was a draft by Jacob. What's up? Freshly recorded. Judge me harshly and unfairly. Okay. It sounds clean. I think the verse started off. It was a little awkward, like the way that you opened it up, but it made sense. Like once you got going. I think that it was a quality introspective piece or perspective piece, I should say. I wouldn't say it's quite introspective, but a good perspective of like, this is what's happening and this is how I feel. And I think we say that a lot on the show, listening to people's music. It doesn't, a lot of people have an issue with just saying generic, fuck this bitch, get this money or whatever. Not saying that, that's what everybody says, but a lot of songs come off very generic because it lacks experiences or depth to it. And, you travel, you go somewhere, and then automatically you have ideas that inspire you. So I think that, sightseeing and living life leads to inspiration, which can lead to good music. So I think that translated well in this. And I think the hook is catchy. It's simplistic, but it's catchy. I would suggest that you finish it with another verse. I give it a... I have to listen to it again. I'll give it an 8.5 just on my, struggle to listen because I got a work call in the middle and having to run it back. But I give it an 8.5. Definitely strong potential to get higher.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of harshness to be said here. It sounds really clean. Like you mixed it, you have ad libs, you have everything put together already. Like this is so fast. I had the chat over there, over the queue, so I can't see that side of the screen. So I didn't know. I don't know who's dropping.
It's empty.
Well, I don't know who's dropping. So I was like, what? But yeah, I like this, obviously. And that market was so random. I love it. But I'm at a 9 for this. I like this so far. I want to hear, it with another verse too. I think that another verse would be fun. But I think that, yeah, but even the ad libs, I'm happy that you have a creativity spark, and this made me very excited to finish the show. But anyways, yeah, I'm at a 9. This is really good.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh yeah, you totally can include that inside of, I forgot about that, Ray. Oh no.
Ray, I feel like you've gotten older and your license should be revoked, or you should have to retake your driving.
We were all distracting him.
Ray
he was so calm. He's just like, well, I'm just like, holy shit, like, is he gonna yell?
A week ago, Ray was freshly retired forcefully from his job, and he knocked his side view mirror off of his car, and his airbags went off, and alarms. Ray, you need to retake your driving test. Is what I'm saying. There's no way around.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, that was total storytelling. I love that.
At the very least. All right. Sorry, I got interrupted, but
we were distracting him.
Yeah.
We picked up all the pieces.
Just like I got distracted. But yeah, finishing up on the documentary, I hope you guys finished the last 3 episodes. I know it's a little bit long, an hour each, but I mean, 50 Cent did some interviews. In case anybody doesn't know, he's one of the executive producers, but he said they even had additional footage that he didn't even, get to air, and had to get through editing and all that stuff that he might drop on YouTube. But, what we were saying is, like, it goes to show that sometimes our passion and our desperation to be successful can create monsters out of other people who can provide us those opportunities. And I always tell people who want to be in the music industry, there's a hard way and there's an easy way, and the easy way usually comes at the price of your pride and your sanity. The hard way also comes at the price of your sanity, but at least you'll have your pride. But there's certainly, and I think that's the struggle also with the entertainment industry, is that people who usually have knowledge of these things and who do these foul things to people, it was probably done to them, or either they like learn that they can get away with it. And I think, without spoiling the plot of everything in the Sean Combs documentary, I think that's the lesson to be learned, is like when people are able to get away with things and convince other people that, hey, you need to be on my side of the line in the sand, we we do the future generations a disservice, because that's what we tell people, that's what we show people, is like, hey, this is acceptable, you can get away with it as long as you're this person, or as long as you're known for XYZ, or as long as you can provide me, ABC. And outside looking in, it may seem normal, but like all this stuff wouldn't happen in an office job as blatantly as it did here. Like nobody's gonna watch the CEO, beat up somebody on the sales
Yeah.
team because they released a product too soon
And still have a job.
Right. Like your CEO is not gonna like smack the VP of sales with a chair and then come in
against a car wall out front either. Yeah.
And like
so many times.
Your COO isn't going to convince the CFO, hey, we need to be in Las Vegas where our competitors are angry at us, and then they get shot in a drive-by, and then the next month the COO is at some yearly convention dancing on the stage. Like it happens in a different capacity, but it doesn't happen as like extravagantly as it does with the music industry. It's just insane when you watch it and you kind of think back, like, damn, they really allowed all this stuff to happen for the last 30 years and nobody really kind of stopped it. They just were like, I guess that's what happens here. So I hope everybody finishes the documentary. And hope everybody.
Oh, we're finishing it.
Hope everybody takes something from it in a positive light, other than that Sean Combs and Justin Combs are like horrible, shitty people. His son is a shit person just as well.
We haven't made it that far yet.
You'll get there. All right. Anything else? Any thoughts that you had from watching the first episode? What did you think of the first episode? Y'all watched it?
I've deep dove into Diddy a lot. Yeah, because the whole entertainment industry's fucked. Well, I think that it's fucking accurate, and I think that you're very accurate. And I think it's eye-opening to see, what causes, that kind of behavior, that kind of, like power grab. Even them saying like, he's not even like street, but somehow, elevated to that where he's now. It's more of like, what did they say? A paper hustler?
Paper gangster.
Gangster.
It's crazy because everybody knew it. Like, you could look at him, even like today, you can look at him and be like, yo, he's not a street guy. He's just a guy who has legal money and people willing to do things for him.
And like, I mean, we haven't even gotten into all the people and like some of the events that were, showing at the different like events and stuff where people died and stuff aren't things that even people know about.
Yeah.
Like not, people talk about like the whole, shooting obviously with like J-Lo and stuff like that. And all of those that happened later, but not the early ones that propelled him.
Yeah. They'll get like, to that. Like, and that's the thing. That's the weird thing for me is like, I remember those things and I vaguely remember the celebrity basketball event, but I don't remember it being as
like I obviously don't remember that, but I deep dove into Diddy.
I think the problem with the celebrity basketball game was it didn't remain a tragedy for long enough, more so than it became like, who is this guy who was promoting the event? Which is basically like the synopsis there is like, it should have been labeled as a tragedy, and why aren't we putting more boundaries around hosts and their ability to coordinate these events? And then more so became like, well, this guy, he was an intern and now he's working under this guy. It just made him more famous and not like a target. Yeah, but like it's cool that people like you, Ray Stans, Rogue are like learning things about Sean Combs that work.
Yeah, there's definitely things I've learned, even the stuff with like, like I'm not huge on rap. So like I know stuff from literally deep diving into like court doc and stuff because I'm a psycho when I look into stuff.
Yeah.
Scorpio. But like I didn't know that like, all the Tupac stuff with, Biggie and stuff like that. Like, cause I know obviously all of the beef, but I didn't know before the beef.
Yeah,
they
were cool. They were basically
so
like,
I'm learning all that kind of shit, which is
they were
cool.
cool. They
Because
were
that's not
basically
stuff I haven't looked up. That I look up beef because I'm interested in seeing why they're mad at each other, or why things are happening, or why someone died, or why two people died.
And it's wild because everything that they were doing at Bad Boy was just an emulation of what was going on at Death Row, and then to find out the inner workings behind it all is kind of just a wild story. But I knew all about that. I think the two things that I learned that were...
And knowing that they modeled his songs after Tupac's. Yeah. Like, after watching that was crazy.
Well, and I think that's what people were always dismissive of in Tupac's interviews and his raps was he literally said they copied everything from him because that's what they were doing. They were studying him. They saw like his I Get Around video and they made Juicy like that. Like they basically were saying like, okay, Death Row has the formula to be successful, we need to be like them, and they just emulated that. And Tupac saw that and he was like, why are y'all being this way? Why are y'all setting me up? It's just a weird situation that went.
Yeah, because he was just trying to work together. You know, that's what the whole documentary made it seem like. Well, the first episode was that he was just trying to work together with Biggie to like just create a better life and future for people.
Jealousy breeds envy, and Sean Combs is a jealous person. But the two interesting, maybe not interesting, but two things that I wasn't keenly aware of that I learned was like all the facts that the co-founder of Bad Boy provided, and also you guys will see. Well, it's not necessarily stated in the documentary itself, but my observations of how co-conspirator his oldest son Justin is to his activities, I would say. And like you'll see that, without trying to spoil it, you'll see that in like the episode 3 and 4 where like the footage that they have the days before you get arrested, his son Justin is like actively there and like having conversations with him. And then there's another shooting that they talk about where Justin was involved with it. So it's like, I knew Justin was like close to his dad, but I didn't know he was like entangled in his dad's affairs.
I mean, how many things are people going to get away with? That's before, like, it's just crazy how many things are we about to see that he got away with. I already think I found a lot of things that people have got away with, but
well, you'll see. And even some of the stuff they didn't even have the time to put the footage for. So there's plenty of things, but
it was also interesting that he I didn't know that he got fired from Uptown, had nothing.
And what's crazy is like you kind of go back.
Like, how do you have nothing?
You wonder if he didn't get fired, would Bad Boy Records even exist? If he just stayed like an executive at Uptown Records, would Bad Boy Records and would all this stuff have like?
What do you guys think would have happened with P. Diddy if he would have never got fired from Uptown Records? Ponder it during the song.
I think that there would be a lot of artists who wouldn't have had payment issues, and maybe some artists would have had more successful careers early on than what they did. Not saying that people didn't have successful careers at Bad Boy, but they probably wouldn't have been taken advantage of the way that they did.
Yeah.
Maybe Tupac and Biggie would still be alive. Who knows? Because Biggie was signed to Uptown and they let him take Biggie as part of the agreement.
Yeah, what if they wouldn't have let him take Biggie?
Right.
He probably would have freaking freaked out on Uptown. The whole place would have got a drive-by.
Hey, who knows?
Allegedly.
All right, we got a track from...
You're one of the only people in studio with people and they die, but...
Swag Lean. Wheaties. You like Wheaties?
No.
Me. I never, even as a kid, like when they were like, yeah, you.
I only like Cheerios.
Even when they were like, yeah, Michael Jordan's on the Wheatie box and you can be an Olympic athlete. Wheaties were gross. Like, why would I want to be? I wanted to be on like the cover of Frosted Flakes or Fruit Loops. Like, put me next to.
You're like, they put me with Tony.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Like, Why would I be on some?
Literally, that song plays in my head like once a week. Like anytime Sedemy says like, "Hey," I'm like, "Oh man, here we go." Triggered.
But apparently, Swag Lean is on the cover, so we're not gonna knock Wheaties just yet. Let's see what
Well,
Wheaties.
how expensive are Wheaties?
About the same.
Oh Jesus! Earbuds.
Who the fuck is calling me?
My bitch's that's so fat, it's got diabetes, but I still eat it up like it was some Wheaties. Hey, my bitch's that's so fat, it's got diabetes, but I still eat it up like it was some Wheaties. I got a hole like I'm planting some veggies, I'm blowing up like I'm confetti, and my bitch let me up like I'm spaghetti. Drop a diss track cause my ass petty, I'm good to go and her ass is ready. Fucking a hoe in the back of a Chevy, fucking a bitch no matter what setting, pulling her hair like a dog shedding, making fire like a gender reveal. Your shit's got no appeal, my shit's always a big deal. Blowing up, making big bills. Fuck on the weekend, do it in the hills. Fuck the future, I'm living for thrills. I'm popping off like I'm popping pills. I marry a bitch to get on her will. My bitch's that's so fat, it's got diabetes, but I still eat it up like it was some Wheaties. Hey, my bitch's that's so fat, it's got diabetes, but I still eat it up like it was some Wheaties.
That was Swag Lean with Wheaties. Now, before we give some commentary, I'm going to make some guesses without actually checking his YouTube page, but I feel like this is an older, early Swag Lean track because it doesn't have the polish that some of his recent music that I've heard has. So I'm guessing this is maybe like 1 or 2 years old. The beat is annoying. Feels like creepy little digital monsters in my ear. And the flow is kind of hesitant and shaky, albeit it still has your same humor and wild antics in the lyrics. So I think the biggest flaws with this are, beat is annoying and the flow is amateurish. So that's why I'm hoping this was recorded like at least a couple of years ago, because I'm going to give this a 4. I'm low on this one.
I dropped my earbud. I don't know if you can still hear me.
I can hear you.
It's hurting my ear. Okay, cool. Yeah, that I had to like scramble to try to turn down my sound. I was like, I don't know, that was crazy. No robot beeps. Those were so, and I love electronic music and stuff. I like a lot of random beeps, but that was a lot of random beeps that were really, really high pitched. Like I couldn't even really listen to your words. And then when I did start listening to words, I'm like, okay, Swag loves ass. It's my feedback for this
song. That's the note that you wrote down.
Yeah, literally.
Fair enough.
Swag Lean loves ass. Then I put no robot beeps. Yeah, it hurt my ears. But yeah, the beat fucks this up for me. You could probably make it work better, but yeah, the flow was a little bit, hesitant and didn't sound confident. You didn't sound like you weren't convincing me that you really loved ass enough for me to write it down because that's what it was about. But I didn't put an exclamation point; it was a period. So work on that a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, man, those beeps are fucking killing me. So I can't really even enjoy it. Even if I was someone that liked to listen to a song about eating ass like Wheaties, I couldn't because of the beeps. And I'm not against it, but yeah, I'm at like a 5 for the Swag. I'm sorry.
I was wondering where you were going with the commentary, but thank you for bringing it home.
Yeah.
That was all the music.
Oh, you're not upset you missed it. It just blew out my eardrum.
Nah, you don't need to. Well,
the beeps probed my brain. It probed
Ray,
my brain.
You need to go back
like
and listen to
his weedy eating face.
Ray, go back to that. Go into the Wednesday queue and listen to Swag Lean Wheaties. Give yourself. Let me see how old this is. My curiosity is getting to this. 5 years.
How do you know
ago.
how old it is?
Wow, and he even puts in the description, beat bop boop bop, so he knows the beat is.
Oh my god, why did you do this to us, Swag? Do you have a vendetta?
All right, Well, that was the last track that we had, unless Noir, you're still out there and you
Noir.
wanted to tip for this other one, or we can save it
Oh,
for Sunday.
tip.
Up to you. Christmas is in what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks from now? Nikki,
Is that, yeah.
anything that you want for Christmas? What do you want the
No,
community
but I have
to
to
get you
tell.
for Christmas?
Free
would-
mixes and beats. That's what I need the most.
What non-musical thing would the community be able to get Nikki Joe for Christmas?
I have some things on my Amazon list. I got some things. They're weird things though, like a giant sleepable dog bed that has a built-in blanket. I used to be in bag right now.
A sleepable dog bed?
It's giant. I put it on a list. We put a bunch of supplies on a list for Ray to order before we got here, and I added that. But
is this for an actual dog? Why is it a dog bed?
no, that's just what it's called. I'll send you a link. It's cool. It looks so cozy. It'd be great to sit like next. I'm gonna send you a link. I'll send you a screenshot.
Please.
That way you don't have to open a link. I got you, bro. I got you.
I've learned too much already. Sleepable dog bed.
Okay, I gotta think of something to send my nanny though.
For your nanny? All right, I got you. How old is your nanny?
I keep forgetting. No, for her, she keeps asking me what I want, and I don't know what I want.
Well, tell me about
but she
your nanny.
is.
Tell me.
She's
how old is she?
70.
70? What's her favorite color?
79.
What's her favorite
79.
color?
Blue.
Blue? All right. Does she wear glasses?
Sometimes.
Okay. Would you say
she
that
loves old gospel, Southern gospel?
Would you say that she's a self-learner, or she needs to be guided through things in life?
If she wants to, she can learn, but she'd prefer to have someone guide her.
She should get you a new set of Tupperware.
Okay. What am I going to use Tupperware for?
To put food in. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I use it for rocks because I don't leave the house to go anywhere. Just put it
You
in
don't
some
ever
bag.
have leftovers?
Sometimes we already have Tupperware.
Throw out your old Tupperware and let your nanny get you some new Tupperware. I'm throwing out some. I'm telling you,
Tupperware?
This year, this is a message to everybody who's in the chat, everybody who's listening, watching this back. All that old shit that's accumulating in your house that you got more than 5 years ago that you're like, I still have a use for this. Throw that shit away. Throw it the fuck away.
I've moved like 6 times in the past 3 years. I don't have a lot of shit left.
You still got something to throw away and get replaced and let your nanny get you a new one. Throw all that shit away. I'm throwing shit away. This Christmas is what I'm doing as I'm going through my cabinets, my drawers. I'm not touching my drawer full of wires and cords because that's sacred to any person with equipment. But everything else, go through your cabinets, your drawers. If you've had it more than 5 years, if you haven't used it in more than a year, throw that shit away. Get a new one. Treat yourself. Donald Trump's in office. It's not gonna last.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I think my shit just shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I accidentally muted it. My bad.
You
I
muted
didn't
me?
know there was a mute speaker. I deafened myself, apparently. I didn't know you could do that
Nikki
on
doesn't
here.
want to hear my rants. That's what I've just learned.
I thought that was a volume button.
Anyway, if you haven't used it in at least a year, if you got it 5 years ago and you have used it 3 or 4 times, throw that shit away. You don't need it.
What if it's sentimental?
Throw that shit away. Just take a picture of it. Less space occupied in your living area.
And you're put it all in the cloud.
Put it all in the cloud. Yeah, that's what the cloud is for. If you want to harken back to a memory, just look at a picture of it. Holding it's not going to do anything.
I literally
unless it has some sort of unless you
have
have
mini squishmallows.
unless you have
That's
a bloodhound nose or something in it, maybe it's the scent of a man that you fondled 5 years ago, and you're like, oh, I just want to smell him one time, and it's creepy, but keep it. Everything else, toss it. Or what I might look into.
My stuff means something.
Some people have do you have a little a storage spot?
Yeah.
How much are those things?
Well, my old storage unit was $40 a month, but my other one that was like 10 by 20 was like 85.
$40 a month.
Yeah. But if you get a shed, you can get a shed for like $5,000. Well, if you want it built for you, don't have to do it yourself. And you can probably get, well, I don't know what prices are in Texas, so.
I don't have a yard.
Wait, you don't have tax, do you?
I don't have a yard.
Well, you could put, well, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe like
I don't know that I have anything that's
your house.
I don't know that I have anything that's so important that I would pay $40 a month to store it outside of my house.
I had my entire life inside storage because I moved across.
Yeah, I can understand moving. I'm just talking about the people who like they max out the capacity in their house and they're like, oh, I need a storage unit. I can understand people moving and then they're like, okay, I put it in storage for a while and it just kind of stays there. But like, okay, I'm out of space.
Yeah.
Let me get a storage unit. I don't have anything that's worth $40 a month. I would just throw it
Like,
away.
I think that my ex-husband's storage unit from the stuff from our house was like $100-something a month.
Good Lord.
Like it was, he finally is like, he's like, come get your shit. I'm like, all right.
All right. Well, Noir just tipped. So we're going to play Noir's tip record before we get out of here. Shout out to Noir. This is called Dreadheads. Nikki, have you ever had dreads?
Oh, no, I've always wanted dreads, but I'm so terrified that they would like
Don't do it. No.
destroy it.
Don't do it.
I definitely could see myself having some though.
Nothing
Could you
scares
see
me
me having dreads?
Huh?
Could you see me with some dreads?
If
I
saw
had
you
my
with-
longer hair.
If I saw you with some dreads, I would throw a rock at you.
That's so mean.
You would deserve it.
At least get me stoned, I guess.
You would deserve it. Caucasian people should stay away from dreads. It's not for y'all. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean it just looks weird in your hair because your hair has different texture. So it just looks, it makes your hair look more dirty than it actually is. That's why I don't think Caucasian people should dread their hair, because it looks...
What if you want to look dirty?
If it's for like a movie, like if you're doing Pirates of the Caribbean, then sure, that's fine.
What about like festival hair?
What the fuck is festival hair?
Like when you put other hair in your hair and like people braid it into your hair and stuff.
That's just
Keep your hands
extensions.
up. I'll show you. They like intertwine it and like weave it in your hair.
You
I
don't need
guess kind of
festival
like
hair. You don't need dreadlocks. All you need is dreadheads from Noir.
deadheads.
Alright, that was Noir with Dreadheads. Close out the show. This is based on a soulful record by Saba. It raps about his dark journey. I can dig it. That's what I said. It just sounds a little bit different than I expected, but I like it. Two soulful beats from Noir. This is a good storytelling beat. I definitely see that, you know, it gives artists a chance to showcase some abilities on top of it. I like the feeling of it. It feels like joyous in nature, I should say. I'd give this a 9. I think it's safe 9.
Yeah, I'm at a 9 too. I like this. I like the tempo of it. It was nice to have a more, upbeat, fast tempo with, still the kind of chill, like soul-y vibes that you had in it between mixing the instruments you had and, the sample that you had. I think that my only thing with it, in verse 1, it felt like the verse kind of just dragged out a little bit, but then you hit those like drop offs like right after, I believe it was the hook at about like 107. I couldn't see, my screen's really little, but like right after that, when you kind of dropped out pieces of the instrumentals, maybe try to do that somewhere inside of the actual verse to break it up a little bit, and make it just a little bit just more variational and variable, whatever, a little bit funner to grab and keep a little bit more attention. Obviously, like with an artist on it, might not need that, but I think that would help an artist get on it. But yeah, I think that this was good overall, and I liked that it was fun. It had me bopping along with it, so I'm at a 9.
Noir, send me that one. I might rap on
it. You're stealing it from G, baby.
It's okay.
Are you gonna do a duet?
Maybe.
All
right. Good morning. It's not morning. It is 8 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock over there. I don't know what good. I guess if you're in the Philippines, hold on. I take it back. I was talking to the Philippines team and they told me good morning. So, my bad. Good morning to East Asia, and good evening to everybody else. We're getting the hell out of here. Shout out to Noir. Runner-up to producer of the year last year. Maybe he has a chance this year. We'll find out. Shout out to everybody who shared some tracks with us tonight. Swag Lean, Jacob, JCC, and also shout out to DJ Tongue Hero for the little biddies earlier in the show. We'll be back.
Jesus.
Definitely time to get out of here.
That scared the shit out of me.
We'll be back
Sunday. You got me like literally twitching on camera.
We'll be back Sunday for the free queue. So if you got tracks you want some feedback on, drop it in the Sunday queue. And then we'll be back next Wednesday.
How many people did you get listening to this?
There's like 10 people right now.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
I wonder how many people just got scared.
I don't know. Wasn't me.
Ray.
I got my own hair horn.
God can't help you now. We're already here, Ray.
We'll be back next Wednesday for the subscriber show. So tune in, watch the Sean Combs documentary, and we'll catch y'all on the